Hello everybody, I'm Wojtek here with ROGace, and today we're going to talk about the parents' expectations and responsibilities for the tournament and also for practice sessions. So your child is playing better, they are really enjoying tennis, and they say, Dad, Mom, what can we do next to take it to the next level? What else can I do than just go to practice session? So the most natural next thing in tennis would be tournaments. Tournaments are a fantastic opportunity for a player to take their game to the next level, to realize what else they need to practice, as well as learn how to compete and enjoy that competition. At the same time, tournaments can create some difficult situations for the parents as well as of players from the emotional and mental kind of side of things. So we have decided together with Hourglass Performance Institute and my dear friend Domagoj Lausic, who specializes in sport psychology, to put together a short video of some do's and don'ts for the parents in the tournament environment. So some of the do's for the parents. It is our job as adults, but especially as parents, to create a comfortable and respectful environment for the player to realize that going to the tournament, this is not a test, it's just a part of a journey in tennis, and that there will be many tournaments to be played, and they should just focus on the things that they can control, and your reaction as a parent is going to be much more connected to the things that the child can control. For example, on their behavior and their effort, instead of basing it on their results. It is our job as adults and again parents to be enthusiastic about them going to the tournament, to get them there on time, to give them enough rest the day before, not to schedule any play dates, intensive play dates an hour before the tournament, and so on and so forth. It is important for you as a parent to make it clear to your child that ethics and the principles of sportsmanship are really at the forefront of the whole tournament focus. They are way more important than results and promote behaviors that are going to foster those kind of this approach for the future, right? So let's appreciate when the player tries to help other player with making the calls. Let's make sure that when they call the balls, when the balls are close and they're unsure about calling them in or out, and they decide not to say anything, that's the proper approach. When the player is unsure, they shouldn't call the ball out, and so on and so forth. Let's make sure we appreciate those behaviors, because that's going to help them understand that this is much more important than the result itself. Having them pack their bag and making sure that they have rackets, maybe one towel, maybe a banana for a snack, and a water bottle, and their tennis shoes, and maybe one shirt for a change. Make sure that they know what time is the tournament, and that they help you say, Dad, Mom, we need to go to not be late, and so on and so forth. Find those ways to make them understand that this is their event, even from the youngest age, and that's going to carry a big weight into the future. Now let's talk about two particular don'ts that are very important for you as a parent not to engage into, and also they are a big minefields for many reasons that we can talk for a long time about. But in short, first thing is try to avoid coaching of your child from the tactical and technical angle. And most importantly, within the first 2 to 3 hours after the match, the only discussions that you should have with your child is maybe talk about how proud you are of their effort, how well they did, find something that they did well, but avoid anything in relation to technical and tactical things. Talk to them about where they want to go for lunch next, or something else. If within a few hours they're going to ask about some feedback from you as a parent, of course, then share it. this is very important. If you have any technical or tactical thoughts, please share them with the coach. You can write them down during the match, send them in an email, or talk in person to the coach, but do not make those comments to your own child. It is essential in order to make sure that the child understands that you will always be supportive and they can always come to you if that was emotionally a big win or a big loss, and they will not have to hear any tennis comments, but instead will have the parent-son or parent-daughter relationship. The second dangerous area is a talk in the lobby. So the tournaments are often places where parents have some time to chat with each other in between the matches or during the matches. Often, from my personal experience as a coach and from many coaches I have discussed with, those comments are going to, or these discussions turn into rankings and practice schedules and amounts of times that the player is playing, and advices that some of the parents are giving to another parents. Often this advice can be given with the best intention, but let's remember, tennis as an individual sport has everybody has a particular individual path that they need to follow. And if you have heard something that you want to maybe talk about with the coach or to learn more about, please reach out to your coach and discuss with them, but do not take it and decide that this is the perfect advice, because it might be perfect for one child, but it might not be the best for another child. Every single player should be approached in a different way, and every single player path and the ranking in different age should be different. So let's stick to making sure that as parents we listen, but not necessarily get engaged in too many discussions that could create potential problems for the future. Thank you.